Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the Azimio la Umoja has already come out with their 7-member team that is going to participate in what they have referred to as Bipartisan dialogue. William Ruto is yet to come with his list, but going by what has been shared in the Standard, of course you can see some faces emerging there. But then, one thing that you are going to realize out of the team that these two leaders are selecting, you will agree with me that the selected members are what we refer to as hardliners. Check on Raila Odinga team. All of those people, hardliners. What the Standard is suggesting for William Ruto, because that is what might just appear, it is also hardliners. The question is, are these people serious about that dialogue? Will it achieve the intended goal? Because in Azimio One Kenya dialogue team, we have Honorable Tienda Molo, Honorable David Kosing, we have Honorable Millie Odhiambo, Honorable Amina Nyanzi, Senator Enoch Wambua, Senator Edwin Sifuna, then we have Senator Ledama Olekina. When you talk about Ledama Olekina, you know what Ledama Olekina stands for. Open the server. There's nothing that can stop him from demanding for the opening of server in case this dialogue has to go on. You can remember how he was very strong when it came to the bombers activity during the announcing of the president elect. Someone like Senator Edwin Sifuna understand what the people of Nairobi want. Not anything less than or short of opening the server. Senator Wambua understand that the win for Raila Odinga means a win for Kalonzo, because Kalonzo is looking on taking over from Raila Odinga. It means if Raila succeed, so that is success for Kalonzo Musyoka. Their target is presidency. That presidency can be achieved if Raila is successful. He is a strong hardliner who support Kalonzo Musyoka. Now compare this list with what Standard is showing here. On Ruto's side, they are suggesting Kimani Ichung'wah. Kimani Ichung'wah is so much bitter man. Kimani Ichung'wah represents the face of Rigathi Gachagua. And we all understand that Gachagua does not need anything to do with the dialogue in this country. He is against it. He has come so much loud on this matter. So Kimani Ichung'wah is the face of Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua is one man who would capture William Ruto to not to go to an extent of a dialogue. For example, they will organize an event where Ruto is going to attend. That event, because I'm talking about event, nimeona mambo yamefanyika Nyandarua. They go and they mobilize some people with an agenda to tell off William Ruto, we don't want handshake. Azimio has not asked for handshake. They have not asked for anything. But they are just saying, open the server. But then William Ruto will be held hostage by those individuals because they have been bought and brought there for a specific duty. Hatutaki handshake. That's the tone. Hiyo ni kazi ya Gachagua, na mtu mwenye anarepresent Gachagua ni Kimani Ichung'wah. Kimani Ichung'wah is after securing his bread, because you know what Aden Duale went through as the majority leader. Look at another person, Aaron Cheriot. Aaron Cheriot has been a hardliner who represents William Ruto. What is Aaron Cheriot going to agree on? That is the majority leader in the Senate. He cannot. He is also another hardliner because he is benefiting from this regime. Another person is Boni Khalwale. Boni Khalwale is another hardliner, but not that much you can compare to the likes of Kimani Ichung'wah. Khalwale is a Luya, and most of Luyas are saying we welcome dialogue. So, Aqua in the middle there. Another person is Silvana Sosoro. Silvanus Osoro is a man who is representing William Ruto. For him, he has been able to survive in Gooseland because he has gone all the hurdles due to supporting William Ruto. So standing in that line, it means it has worked for him. So 3 people here: Ichungwa, Cheriot, Osoro. Now bring the Raila Odinga team here. What can Ledama Olekina negotiate with the Kimani Ichungwa about? How can Edwin Sifuna agree with the Kimani Ichungwa? Tell me how Wambua is going to agree with Aaron Cheriot. Mini Odhiambo. Tell me, what will be Mini Odhiambo negotiating with Osoro in this matter? That means Raila prepared a team that was going to give a very hard time to the team that is going to come from William Ruto. And going with what Raila Odinga has selected, William Ruto will come with the hardliners, just as Senate has suggested them. So what are we saying here? It is very simple. There is no any result that is going to be achieved in the 7 versus 7 dialogue, bipartisan dialogue that is going to take place. Remember, this team is going to present the stage 1 of the dialogue. That means we are going to have stage 2 of this dialogue, because stage 1 will not come out with any fruits. And I'm going to explain the stage 2, but before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, this dialogue is going to be a boardroom matters. It will not be a discussion that we are seeing on the street. It will not be a public rally. It will not be a demonstration. Boardroom. So, if the agreement will not come, then this boardroom will go into stage 2. And when it comes to stage 2, this is going to be a formation of conflict resolution. In this stage, they will need to have a mediator who does not align him or herself to any political divide. This will need to be an independent party to come and chair the second phase of this dialogue. And now when it comes to this place, that is when this dialogue will be removed from the National Assembly and the Senate. And now that's where Raila Odinga was saying that we will need the other team that is not necessarily from National Assembly or Senate, a team outside the Parliament. And that's what he was saying, that we need an independent team. That is now where the independent team will come in. The issue of hardliners. Now that the hardliners will have to speak what they stand for. For example, those who present William Ruto, they will speak what they want, and Azimio will air out their views. Then from here, they will have to reach a middle ground and agree going forward. So forget about stage 1. There's nothing that is going to be achieved. This will just be a formation of the ground of negotiation here. Stage 2 will need now Raila to bring in other people who are now going to speak on behalf of what Azimio want and Ruto, what Kenya Kwanza want, but then they will need all of this team to compromise at a middle ground. Ruto unataka nini? 1, 2, 3. Azimio unataka nini? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so where is the middle ground here? Middle ground ya Azimio, open the server. Middle ground ya Azimio, bring back the food subsidy. Middle ground ya Azimio, we want the issue of IBC to be sorted. bring back the Kirera 4. Then they have talked about discipline in party. For that one, I agree 100%. We cannot have people who will just be hoping on the party for support, then after election, you jump elsewhere, Kina Jananga and the team. We need party discipline. And this one will help in either side, whether you are in Kenya Panda or Azimio. So, the entire situation here is that no one has shown interest of solving this problem in stage 1, neither Ruto or Raila Odinga. So we should anticipate stage 2. If stage 2 will not work, then we will have stage 3. Stage 3 is when William Ruto and Raila Odinga will have to be locked in a meeting. These two now to sit down and agree. Where Rigathi Gachagua will not be sitting, where Martha Karua will not be sitting. Where Mudavadi will not be sitting, where Kalonzo will not be sitting. Where Eugene Wamalwa will not be sitting, where Wetangula will not be sitting. So we can go even up to stage 3 to get solution. And if not, then people will be back on the street. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.